But here's what actually happens. You burn out. You start to associate growth with pain, and eventually your nervous system revolts because forcing discipline through shame isn't sustainable. If you're tired of setting goals only to abandon them within days, feeling like you lack the willpower everyone else seems to have, you're not broken. You just haven't learned the specific mental strategies that make self-discipline automatic. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through the exact system that transformed my daily habits. It's simple, it's gentle, and most importantly, it works when you don't feel like working. Let's take a breath together. Inhale, exhale. If you've clicked on this video, you've probably felt the weight of the world, trying again and again, wondering if this time will be different. So let me start with the truth. You're not lazy, you're not undisciplined, you're not broken. You just haven't learned a system that supports the version of you that's stressed, tired, dysregulated. That's the version we're going to build today. Part 1, the myth of willpower. Most people try to fix their inconsistency with more pressure, more rules, more shame. I just need to push harder. If I was serious, I'd already be doing it. But here's what actually happens. You burn out. You start to associate growth with pain, and eventually your nervous system revolts because forcing discipline through shame isn't sustainable. Discipline doesn't begin with willpower. It begins with self-regulation. It begins with creating a system that honors your capacity and still holds your vision. Let me give you a real-world example. Think of someone like Jenna, one of my clients. She's a high-performing mum, business owner, has a beautiful ADHD brain. She told herself for years that she just wasn't disciplined enough to keep routines. What actually helped her wasn't waking up earlier, it was learning how to reduce friction. She moved her vitamins next to her coffee mug. She stopped aiming for an hour-long workout and started with one stretch. Her discipline clicked not because she changed who she was, but because she changed how she did her life and what she expected of herself. So part 2, what discipline actually is. It's not about being good. It's about consistency with what matters, even when no one else is watching. It's like a bridge between your values and your habits. But for so many women, discipline has been tangled up with punishment and shame. It feels like something we're supposed to prove, not something we're allowed to own or live. So let's reframe it. Discipline is self-respect in action. It's how you build trust with yourself. It's the quiet voice that says, I'm still showing up because I matter. Part 3, the identity gap. You try a new habit, but deep down you still believe you're bad at follow through. You say the affirmations, but when life hits, you default to old patterns, not coping very well most of the time. And that's because the habit hasn't been integrated into your identity yet. And without identity shift, behavior change can feel like a mask, so it slides off the moment you're tired or triggered. We have to shift the story, not just the schedule. Here's a quick reframe. Instead of saying, I'm trying to eat healthy, say, I'm someone who nourishes her body. Tiny language changes create internal alignment. You are not becoming someone new. You are returning to the version of you that already exists beneath the chaos. Let's call her forward, gently, daily, and on your terms. Part 4, self-discipline framework. Now let's walk through the exact framework I use to make self-discipline stick. Number 1, identify your why. Beneath the goal, instead of I want to wake up early, ask, what do I think waking up early will give me? Peace? Presence? More time to myself? Anchor into the emotion of what that would feel like, not just the action. Then, Number 2, choose one keystone habit. Keystone habits are the ones that unlock other positive behaviors. For some people, it's journaling. For others, it's tidying up before bed. Choose one that feels nourishing, not draining. So this is something you'll do every time the time of day comes up. Micro commitments. A micro commitment sounds like, I'll write one sentence. I'll do 5 squats. I'll take 1 deep breath before I react. These feel so easy, almost can't not do them. And that's the point. Number 4, track emotional feedback, not perfection. Instead of a checklist, try asking, did I feel in my body more grounded today? Was I kinder to myself after doing this? That's what builds self-trust, not the streak, the shift. Part 5, The nervous system piece. You build momentum, then crash. You think you're inconsistent, but what's actually happening is nervous system dysregulation. Discipline that ignores your capacity isn't discipline, it's self-abandonment. And that pattern is often rooted in childhood. Praise for performance, punishment for pausing. So start tracking your capacity, not just your goals. Ask, what's my body asking for today? If the answer is rest, can you honor that and still show up in a micro way? That's adult discipline. Responsive, grounded, flexible. I often tell clients building self-discipline is a lot like gardening. You don't force a flower to bloom. You create the right conditions, water it regularly, and give it time. The same is true for your growth.